Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Today I'm going to be showing you something very sad. It's almost a nightmare come true. So I saw a picture online of a very tragic event that happened recently. I asked the individual if I could get more photos and more information on the incident and if I could share it. Luckily he was in good spirits about it and he decided to send me all the photos he had and update me on the incident that happened. So let's take a look. Now, this is obviously no natural disaster. A drunk teen got behind the wheel and crashed into this man's beloved nostalgia portal. He must have thought he crashed right into 1986. Alright, let's take a closer look at the damage. Oof, wow, there's the damage. There's the car that ran right into his game room there. Wow, happens to be a prelude. Alright, so let's zoom in here and see what damage has been done so far. Obviously, the whole entire wall and window has been taken out. Looks like the gutter's laying on top there. And here we see a PC tower, and looks like the face came off of it, and there's a stick of RAM laying on the sidewalk. I'm feeling bad already. Alright guys, so let's move on to the inside pictures. Oof, so that's the picture from the door. Looks like he's got some pretty sweet posters and figures hanging up on the wall there. And is that a SpongeBob curtain? We all have our things, I guess. Yeah. Right away, I'm seeing some Super Nintendo games right on top of the hood there. So let's take a closer look, see if we can identify those games. So we got the Super Nintendo controller. Luckily it's wrapped up, the cord is wrapped nicely, so maybe that softened the blow. We've got Star Fox in the box. Ooh. What else we got there? I can't really identify these games here on the top. Some of you might be able to tell by the fuzzy labels from this far away, but I can't really make out much detail on what the other games are. Let's see what else we got here. Looks like we got some PC games, Magic the Gathering books, a blue beverage of some sort, or maybe lube, I don't know. Sometimes you need some lube in your game room to lube up the games to make them work better. I'm sure that's what it's for. Now, all jokes aside, I feel really bad for this guy. This is terrible to look at. Some decent posters, some nice posters there in this game room. Looks like a CRT right there turned on its face. That's not a good sign. Some PC monitors look like they've been tilted over a bit, and it looks like a whole desk was pretty much destroyed right here. And let's move on to, oh, is that a Wii Fit pad there? Those things are pretty indestructible, so I'm sure that made it out just fine. He's got that going for him. Ooh, so I'm guessing this is the him looking directly down at the ground from the entrance to the game room. Got a couple consoles. Wow, Atari games laying on the floor here. The Simpsons DVD season. Some more Atari games. Ooh, does not look good. It looks like it spilled over into his kitchen slash living room here. A few books. So he's a reader. That's nice. Oh wait, that's not a boxed console. That's an Atari trackball controller. Wow. Okay, this guy's a pretty serious collector. Alien, looks like it's an Alien DVD set. Looks like it's fairly unharmed. And, ooh, Plants vs. Zombies. Good game, good game. Okay, so this seems to be a closer look. I guess he's taken a step deeper into his game room, or ex-game room, I should say. It looks like he's got a multicade over there in the corner that we didn't notice from the previous picture. Pretty sweet. He's got his monitor set up and all that. I don't know how damaged that is. I imagine where it's back there in the corner it didn't get but so hurt. Oh look, I didn't notice that before. There's a PS Vita laying right here, kind of close to the lube. See over here, looks like we got some Nerf weapons in there. Alright, next picture. Oof, this looks like a disaster. So he's got some guitars here. Looks like they're real guitars. Another Atari, boxed Atari down there. I'm not sure if the Atari's in there or not, but that's definitely screwed over now. We've got some PlayStation 2 games here, some comics laying around. What else we got? Oh, there's a 360 laying on the floor. Poor 360. I think these are just basically pictures for the insurance company to look at, which is funny enough. He commented saying that the insurance company probably won't even give him even what's close to what all this is worth, obviously, because I guess they have like a set amount on in case like something like this happens, like a disaster. So you really don't get your money back or the value. Whatever I'm trying to say, you understand. Basically, the insurance company is not going to pay him out the money for what these video games are actually worth, market price or market value or whatever. They'll give him like a set price for whatever insurance policy he had set up. So that kind of sucks. I mean, these video games, these old retro and vintage video games, some of these rare consoles and stuff, you can't replace these kinds of things. You can't just get money back and go out and find some of these things anymore. And the insurance company, I'm sure, is not going to pay him, a few $100 for something that's retro and old just because it's retro, Some Game Boy games. There's an NES over there with the gun to it. Oh my goodness, that was a whole shelf that was sitting up with all this stuff on it. Now it's laid on the side, so the NES fell over, all its comics fell over. Everything on that game shelf just pretty much destroyed. Ooh, that's not a pretty sight at all. So a GameCube really caught the blow, the brunt of the force right here from that Prelude. Yeah, I don't think that thing's going to be in commission anymore. The old original Xboxes. It's got two of them here. Looks like one might have survived. I'm not entirely sure, but this one definitely is going to need some TLC. Oh. There's the CRT we saw land on its face. Yeah, that thing is done for. That thing is destroyed. See, this thing can't be replaced. I mean, you might be able to go to like a junkyard and find some CRTs nowadays, but I feel like that's becoming more rare. It's becoming limited now, Can't pick up CRTs like you could like 20 years ago. It looks like we got a Super Mario Brothers 2 here in the box. It doesn't look too damaged actually, but still it really sucks that I got knocked off a shelf somewhere and got thrown inside of a CRT. Oh my goodness. Here we have more Logitech controllers got thrown around. Looks like that's broken. Some more books, some VHS tapes. We got The Lost World. Wii Fit. There's the Wii Fit again. It looks like that survived as well. The game survived and the fitness board survived. So he's going to be doing some Wii Fit, get some stress off of himself here. So there's the rest of the CRT there at the back side of it. I see his guitars are jacked up. He's got a paint bucket there. So let's zoom in here and see what we've got. Okay, we got a couple GameCube games that survived, looks like, and some VHS Disney tapes. Looks like they survived as well. They came in those big floppy clamshell cases for the VHSs back in the day. Those things are pretty nostalgic. I'm guessing that's why he's collecting them. I might have a few around here. I don't know. It's like Snow White survived and The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and there's one more down there. I can't quite tell what that is, but they survived. They survived. That's good. That's a good thing. Okay, so here's the PS Vita. I'm not sure if this is the same one that he scraped off the top of the car that we saw earlier. Some SNES games, can't tell what those are because they're upside down. It's the Xbox 360 controller there. This does not look good at all. Next picture, looks like we got an N64 controller buried in the scuffle there. Some N64 games and what remains of a gaming shelf. Alright, so let's go back and talk about what had happened here. Initially, he hadn't said what the cause was for this driver to come crashing into his game room, but after asking him about it, he told me it was a drunk driver, a high school student, decided to get behind the wheel while drinking and happened to crash right into his game room. Now, luckily, nobody was in the room at the time, so nobody got hurt, but still, this is a nightmare here, a tragedy for someone's valuable items to get destroyed like this. It's very, very sad. I can only imagine if someone came crashing into this room, or it got destroyed somehow, or caught on fire. It's not just, valuable retro video games or anything like that. It's a lot of memories that are involved with the games as well. Some of the stuff you just can't get back. I mean, sure, you can use emulation to play those video games, and it's a hobby. It's something you care about. It keeps you busy, and it brings back good memories. You don't want that taken away from you. Now, hopefully this guy's insurance company pays out decently enough so he can get some of the things that he really cared for back, hopefully. And hopefully not too many things were damaged beyond repair. There was a few things that were completely destroyed, but just lucky that he's not there, nobody got hurt, and that eventually he can get his game room back into order. And that's what insurance is for. Unfortunately, some of those games and items he probably will never have back in his collection again. Now, so far he said he's lost about $15,000 worth of his collection and another $7,000 worth of office equipment and personal items. Some of the things damaged in his collections include 2 new sealed Atari 5200 trackball controllers, his whole PlayStation 2 collection of about 350 games, all complete in box, with about 25 sealed games as well. Now, he's already received one check from the insurance company, which is a little under $7,000. Of course, he's paid his $1,000 deductible to the insurance company, but he'll also have to pay for the damages and repairs. So on top of all this, he will be in the process of suing the drunk driver. Alright guys, so if you have any sad stories like this, as a game room or games getting destroyed like that, share them in the comments down below, and I'll catch you guys next time.